Why would I say anything wild and inappropriate?
You just have that way about you. I'm pretty sure you have a kitty floof.
Oh, I hope nobody's
on your shoulder.
Oh, get it.
It's on the other side.
Get it.
I got it. You're safe.
Okay. Now we're warming up. Warming up. Getting ready. Here we go. Welcome to the Palm Trees and Pickup Trucks podcast. Did that work? Was that good? That was way better than last week, I think.
That was wonderful. This is the first time you got the name right without having to like pause and say it.
I want to say that I rehearsed it a lot in my head, but I didn't. I was like, it's going to be a moment. It's going to be in the moment. I'm going to say the name. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious.
It was glorious.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
You're a goober.
So, welcome in. Gather in. I'm not hugging anybody. Did you see the thing where the girl was like, or maybe it was, it might have been a boy. He was a little black boy, but they had long hair. So it was it looked like a girl too.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a thing. So it was like, I don't want to be hugged. I don't want to be hugged. So he made up a thing where you hug yourself. It's called like hand a hug or give a hug or something like that. So you hug yourself and then you take it and then you give it to someone else.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah. I was like, I need that. I'm going to have to.
So like when you blow a kiss and they take it and they put it in their pocket?
Yeah, but it's a hug. So you're going to have to send that to your mom.
Oh, okay.
And this is what I'm going to need, which like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's got to be like a hug and like a good, like a special circumstance, occasion. Like, okay. I don't know. Like if we want cornhole, give me a hug. Give me a hug. I don't know. Like I don't like forced hugs.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I don't like forced hugs.
Because you're not a big. It's not that you're not a big huggy person. But you're not a big huggy person with just general like world.
No, I'm not.
I force you to hug.
You know Alyssa. She came up to the gym. Like we've been friends for a while now, right. And I guess we're at hugging status now. Because one time I saw her and she was like, "Oh, Baz," and she went to hug me and I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "I love hugs," and she was like, "Do you?" And I was like, "No, I don't." I'm not lying. I was like, "No, not really," but it felt like in the moment it was good. But I was
what you're saying awkward. Is that like my mom needs something like that where she could do that because she's a hugger. I don't know, man. My mom's a hugger.
Yeah.
And so she needs like her little thing that she can do for you to give a hug without actually giving a hug.
I just need to get used to getting hugged. Like I don't see like I see my family like once or twice a year. You know, it's like okay, hugs. Right. But I don't know. It's just because she's a stranger.
My mom could see you on Monday and give you a hug, and Tuesday and give you a hug, and then Wednesday. That's who she is.
Just when I wake up,
for sure,
it's like time to go to work.
Yeah, you're about to leave to go to the store.
Come in here, and here she is. It's time to give me a hug.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
It's weird.
Actually.
Okay, this is not.
She's always been that way. Huh?
This is going off the rails. Man, my legs are out today.
I don't even know what the rails are. I don't know what we're doing today. What are we doing today?
I don't know. So how did you like the movie we just watched?
Are we saying what the movie is? Are we telling the people or are we just talking about it?
You know what movie we watched.
I know,
we're talking to each other. We're not talking.
People do.
Okay, this is conversation between me and you. This is what this podcast is about. Just conversation between me and you.
They still need to understand.
Scream 7.
It's Scream 7. It was Scream 7, yeah.
Hey, remember when we watched Scream? We got to pretend like it's a conversation between just me and you. Right. Remember when we watched Scream 7 right before we
like an hour
just sat down to casually talk about stuff?
Yes. I don't know. It's I don't know. They can stop now.
They could have not made that one.
Listen, I love seeing Matthew Lillard.
No, that wasn't Matthew Lillard. It was.
Okay, but are we spoilers?
Matthew Lillard.
Spoilers. If you've not seen it and you care,
Scream 7 and you want to watch it, but I can save you some time by just watching this.
Leave.
I'm not even telling you the killers are. Yeah. I just said killers plural. That's going to lead me to my next story. Listen,
I already said spoiler alert.
But it's Scream, so there's usually multiple killers.
Sure. So listen, I love seeing him in the franchise. Like I love him being there, but I wish it was actually him. Like I hated 100%. That whole modern AI.
They AI'd
stupid
Stu Macher.
Weird.
They AI'd It was,
and let's be real.
And it was like the boyfriend was doing it to see if he could do it. Like that was goofy.
Weird too. Yeah, but he was saying like vulgar things that like, why would you say that if you weren't actually one of the killers?
Yeah.
And then like the person that ended up being like the main killer, would you be like, I didn't believe her as the killer.
Who cared?
It just and I really like the whole time they've hyped up Matthew Lillard being back, and I was so excited to see him, but I want him to be the killer. Like I want him to be in that role again. I don't want this like digital,
like this was
weird,
like Scooby-Doo Monster of the Week bull crap, man.
Right.
Like there was two characters that were like barely in the movie like whatsoever.
The dude made no sense at all.
Man. Like, it was dumb.
I don't know. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed.
It was dumb.
And Scream, the original Scream is my favorite horror movie of all time. Like I love it.
We can talk about
absolutely
Scream.
love it.
We can talk about it. I was gonna
wonderful
bring that up.
movie.
But
and the franchise,
the Killers,
of course,
just
fun,
this movie. Back to just real
weird.
quick. I gotta finish it. This movie. Stupid Killers.
Yeah.
Like the characters were like it felt very rough. It was like a montage of kills,
right?
Too, and it was like in the original Scream, it was like one horrific kill in the very beginning, which they kind of had that in here with what's her name, Grace,
yeah,
whatever her name is. Grace. Like hers was pretty cool, but I wish that she was in the movie more because she's
literally in the
actress.
like the theme song, whatever. I thought she would be a little bit more in it, but no. Yeah. And to me too, like
but they just kill too much.
Some of the kills. From the franchises and previous movies that sometimes they do this like pretend kill, but then that person's back with like, haha, surprise, we got you. They literally did that in the original.
Yeah.
They had a kill on this one that we both made the comment of like, oh, he's not dead.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't look like blood, it looks like pizza sauce. They're in like a bar pizzeria kind of place. I thought he would come back, but then they immediately killed him. I was like,
I loved his character.
He was fun. He was a fun character.
He actually died though, right?
Yeah, they're the one that they put on the beer.
Oh, that was the one. So which one of those people lifted a man off the ground by his head?
It had to be the dude, I guess. It had to be the dude.
Way.
I don't know.
I couldn't do that.
That was wild. I don't know.
I'm gonna go to the gym and find someone and see what. So it was that kid. Yeah, he's probably about $1.50.
It's like, yeah.
He might have been $1.50.
Yeah.
I need to go around to the gym tomorrow and be like, hey, how much do you weigh? Let me see if I can pick you up by your ears.
Yeah.
By your head and see if I can lift you and sit you
enough to put you up
onto something else higher, a spike. And who in the hell makes freaking beer, what are those called? Beer handle things? The
drafts.
The draft pours that like into a dagger. A spike.
I mean, to be fair, I've seen some wild ones. Like they do make some really like flashy ones to kind of get your attention.
I guess.
But like
maybe in Middle Earth.
There was a lot of potential there. They just missed the mark.
Man, Neve Campbell, I'm going to say something. And remember, I love you, and I'm not saying this out of any weird place. I think Neve Campbell looks way hotter now than she did then. I think she is beautiful.
To be fair, I hated her back then because, again, we talked about this previously. She got to be in the movie with all the hot boys, and so I hate her. But no, I think she's beautiful. She's aged wonderfully.
I think that was her being in the movie was my favorite part.
Yeah, she did a great job.
It was amazing.
And even Matthew Lillard playing his
corny
AI version was great.
Lines in it.
There was, but there always
felt very 96 original Scream. Like it
kind of also,
the acting doesn't get any better.
And I made a comment about this, but like Billy Loomis is my favorite. Skeet Ulrich, love him. Like that was my favorite.
Right.
So when girl's boyfriend comes sneaking through the window and literally says his lines and pretends to be him, like sit down, you are no Billy Loomis.
Why is it in the Scream franchise all of the characters all like talk about this one thing all the time? Like it's all they talk about.
For sure. And like this poor woman she should just go hide on an island somewhere.
Everyone has seen all of the Stab movies and they know all of the lore and this and that. Which I mean, maybe, but it just feels too forced.
Why was dude literally mimicking Billy Loomis? That exact moment in the original movie. That exact moment was not in a Stab movie. to be like, this is his exact movements, these were his exact hand movements, the exact words he said. I could see a rendition of like maybe, what kids.
It seemed like all weird. Of the kids were like super into stab, but there's not going to be a kid today.
But I think
there's going to be very few kids today that are going to be into the movies. That maybe, but
if you imagine living in a small town where somebody as iconic as Sidney Prescott is in your neighborhood and you're going to school with her daughter. Like, I think that would get some people more involved in like, oh, this is cool.
I think people cared before the internet.
That's true.
Now I don't think anybody would care about anything. Like, there could be a serial killer in the city that we
game? I don't care.
There could be a serial killer in the city that we live in, and a year later, people aren't even going to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. It's wild.
Until they do the Netflix documentary.
I will probably never watch that movie again. But I'll watch the original probably 100 more times.
I will watch the original Scream before I watch that one again. I haven't seen the second Scream in a while. I should probably watch that one at some point.
I'll watch that again.
Anyway, so Scream 7, I would give... I honestly, like... I like the last few.
He's grumbling at himself.
He didn't like the movie either.
He did.
He was like, it wasn't even scary, bro.
Right through it.
I fell asluep at the end of it.
Did you really?
Heck yeah, I did. It was kind of boring.
It was
not great.
Boy.
I really liked Sydney's daughter's character. I just like that actress.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Like, it was kind of cool. There for a moment when it was like her and Randy's niece and nephew. Mm-hmm. Like, when it was those three, I was like, oh, it's like the kids of the original cast. Like, kind of passing the torch to like maybe a new group or whatever. I feel like Scream would be a little bit better if it had less back killing scenes and like some more character development and like suspense.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like the new age of horror movies. You need more suspense than you do just slasher stuff. That's why their slasher movies aren't a thing anymore.
Things that, like, girl, your husband has been stabbed. He should be dead. He should be dead. He got stabbed in the chest like 15 times. How is he alive to begin with? I don't know. But then they casually walk him out to an ambulance and put him in. She just lifts his head and she's just like, bye.
That was the best part. Put her husband on a stretcher into the ambulance. He kind of looks up and then she's like, hands on her hips, and they shut the door and she's just like,
and they're just casual about it. Like, this man should already be dead. He clearly is bleeding out. If I'm getting put in the
ambulance, you better be like, freaking out, like, and then in the ambulance with me, going to the hospital.
And like, I get like she had to go.
That's crazy. There was like no one even in the back of the ambulance with him whenever they shut the door.
And they were casually just walking the stretcher out.
Aren't there like medical instruments and stuff in the back of an ambulance?
They would, in a situation like that, realistically, they would have multiple people surrounding him, putting a mask on him, trying to put pressure on the wounds, doing all these things, running and launching him into the ambulance as they take off.
All of the EMTs have been people who have been walking across the driveway in Walmart whenever I'm trying to go through, and they're walking as slow as possible. That's definitely those EMTs.
No, the ones in the movie are walking slower, and they had somebody who was dying.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's wild. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it. I'm going to put a blindfold on you. Blindfolded.
Anyway,
come here, Papa.
Scream 7, I'll give it like a 5.2.
5.2 out of what? 10?
10, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
5.2 out of 13.
Out of 20?
Yeah, didn't care for it.
10, same. I've seen far worse movies, but I've also seen way better.
Yeah. I hate like, okay. I want to keep on talking about Scream, but I don't want the whole episode to be about Scream. But I don't know when to come back to the story. I think I've told you the story before. Just real quick, I'm just going to say it real quick. Whenever this movie came out, like when it first came out on VHS, I came in from like my grandparents on the weekend, and my mom was watching this movie, and I was like, "Hey, what you watching?" She was like, "Scream. It's a new horror movie. You don't want any of this. This is scary stuff." And I was like, "Oh, Mom, I think I do want it. I do want it. Let me watch it." So we rewound it because it was on VHS. So we rewound it and we were watching it. In the first like 5 or 10 movies.
What? That's a
pause.
lot.
Just rewind. In the first 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, whenever Drew Barrymore's character is being hunted by Ghostface, there's a moment where I turn to my mom little kid and was like, "Are there two of them?" And she looked at me and was like, "You mother, you've seen this, haven't you?" And I was like, "No, this is the first time I've seen it." She was like, "You haven't seen this before?" She didn't believe me. I was like, "I haven't seen it before." She was like, "Okay." She was like, "Just watch." So I guess she had already seen it because she knew that there was two. There's just a moment where like the timing mismatches from the two characters. Either he's got superpowers or there's two of them. So I was like, "Are there two of them?" So the whole movie, I was thinking there was two of them. I was right. I was right about the two of them, but I didn't know who it was. I guess the whole cast was probably the killer at some point. When it comes to
the movies, it's stuff in general. Like this dog is eating my hair because he keeps licking.
Bro, God, Marty,
I can be in a moment with a movie, watching it and like loving that scene, that moment. But when it comes to like piecing things together, of like, oh, this is so and so connected to so and so, or this or that, I have a hard time with that kind of stuff. So I'm really bad at figuring out who a killer is in a movie. Yeah. So I guess it's probably good that I didn't take my criminal justice degrees and go be like a detective or something.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I've always kind of struggled with that. So I never knew. But at the same time, like in the original, when you learn that it's two of them, I also wasn't super surprised. I was kind of like, oh, okay, well then these things make more sense.
Yeah,
I do notice the time off stuff, but I'm just like, maybe that's just poor recording.
Yeah.
Like I never thought of it as part of the actual plot.
Yeah, they did get me with her dad. Like I was like, oh man, maybe it is her dad. It makes sense to me.
I could see that. Yeah. I don't think I ever those killers made sense. Thought that it
Scream
was
7 killers made absolutely no sense. It could have been anybody in the whole anybody the extras in the background. It could have been any of them. I'm
still not convinced it wasn't the boyfriend.
Anyway, that movie sucked. I'll never watch. Don't scream. Don't scream C7.
If you want to watch it to support Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, then go ahead and do that. But if you want to watch it,
they made Courtney Cox such a bitch in it too.
She's always been that way.
But no, she was that in the beginning. But then her and we're done with Scream.
They show a little bit of like a vulnerable spot.
Her and Neve Campbell. What's her character?
Sidney Prescott.
Like they were friends for years.
They've been doing this for 30 years. You think they'd get over it?
And then she was, never mind. I'm done with that. Okay, moving on, people.
If we're moving on.
I'm done talking about Scream.
Look at this puppy.
We're 16 minutes in and we're still, okay. I would like to do you know
the Muffin Man?
Don't you say it. You said it.
I did.
Man, look at me.
Oh my God.
Do you know about horses? Do you know about horses' legs?
What?
You don't?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, they have legs. They have little legs for their big old bodies.
But why? Like, they're mammals, right?
Yeah.
So why do they have hooves? Why do they have those hard hooves and not feet? Do you know? You don't know. You can say no.
But now I'm picturing a horse running around with like human feet on their little bottom legs.
Doesn't work. So hooves are the same thing that our fingernails are.
I've heard that before.
You have heard?
Because when they trim them and like clean them and stuff, they use like big.
And it looks like they're cutting their fingernails, right? Well, that is a fingernail.
And people have talked about how like, does that hurt them? No, it's like clipping your own fingernails.
Right, 100%.
So it's just a giant. So they have just giant thumbs.
Kinda.
They're running around. Kinda.
It's more like a middle finger.
Hey, they're flipping us off all the time.
When this is how they're running. That's their foot. Like that's hilarious. They evolved from creatures that had toes, and slowly their other toes like descended back, and one toe was left, and like the bottom of it that looks like an ankle is actually just like a digit of your finger. Like I've seen, you can look up. Maybe I'll put a picture here. Boom. I don't know if I did it or not, but
we'll find out first.
But it shows like the comparison of like the bones in the human hand and then the bones in the horse's leg.
Oh, wow, that's wild.
And you can see like the different parts, and it's like in what you see as his leg is actually just parts of like what we have in our finger.
That's crazy.
And then the so they're like running on their tip-toed middle fingers. So I would like to show you, and I will put this in there, an image.
I'm in for a surprise to you guys.
Of
Sam, you want to say something? What are you doing, Katie?
I asked ChatGPT to make an image
Pearl doing over here?
Of humans if they had evolved.
Oh my goodness!
With horse feet, which it looks kind of like
it looks like a runway model with some weird shoes on.
It kind of looks like the Piper dude, the little goat humans.
Oh yeah. Without the goat body.
Oh my god, I am drawing such a blank on what those like creatures are called. It's not centaurs, satyrs. Okay. They're called satyrs.
That's wild.
I just asked ChatGPT to show what it would look like if we evolved with the same like evolution as horse legs, and that's what it came up with.
Why did they make their legs so much longer? I mean, because I guess horses have really long legs.
That's like our middle toe right there evolved down, and they like made a diagram and stuff for the bones. I didn't ask it to do any of that; it just did it.
That's wild.
It's like this person is obviously using this for educational purposes. So he might need it for school.
An educational, but yeah.
He must go to the same school that Percy Jackson goes to. He must go to the same camp. This must be for a paper for his summer camp at Camp Greek Gods or whatever it's called.
God. Wild.
I thought that was very, very entertaining when I found that out. And I looked up. I looked up some like other things that the animals, like facts about animals that you didn't know or something like that. Because I was going to talk about like different things, and I don't remember what it came up with. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Do you not know?
The Muffin Man?
Do you not know the Muffin Man?
Not really.
Anyway.
Heard things about him though.
It seems to not be up here, but there was other things about other animals that were weird. But I don't remember what it was, so we're gonna skip over that. Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about this week, or are we just leaving it up to me now?
I mean, we talked about.
I got weird shit.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna go with that. Otherwise, we're gonna have this hour-long episode about all kinds of nonsense. So we'll just stick with whichever you got, because we've already derailed from anything that I had mentioned.
Have you seen any trailers or anything of anything cool?
No.
There's not really any good. I'm all over the place. There's not any like really good shows or anything that. Black Noir, Spider Noir with Nick Cage. That's supposed to be coming out soon. I'd like to watch that.
Yeah.
Right now, I've been on an Invincible kick.
Right.
Where I've never watched Invincible, and here recently I started watching it. I find it so hard to get into cartoons.
Yeah, I don't
as
have
an
any
adult.
Interest.
But I started watching it, and like I fell in love with it. Like,
really?
It is.
I mean, that's good.
Badass show.
You have said a lot of things you really like it. In the little bit of snippets that I've seen here and there while I'm sitting here with you, I'm like, I'm not interested to this. This is not.
I feel you. You really have to sit down and actually pay attention and start watching it. I'm just saying.
It is also really weird to see like gory stuff and a weird little kid-looking cartoon thing. It's a little bit off. I have no interest in that. But that's not to say it's not good. It's just not. But my
Invincible is a cool show. If you were an adult, you're letting your kids watch it. No, it's definitely an adult cartoon. Yeah. So if your kids are watching it and you don't like them watching adulty things, you might want to be like, hey, I know you've been watching that Invincible cartoon, but I don't think you should. My son has seen it.
Has he really?
Yeah. Interesting. But he's 15, so I'm okay with that.
I forget.
I was watching stuff at 15. What were you watching when you were 15? I was watching ungodly things.
I couldn't even tell you. I wasn't. This dog. 15. I honestly don't. Probably a lot of MTV and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't really remember a lot of what I watched then. Reality TV. What was there?
15 in high school? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still love reality TV.
Do you still watch your reality TV shows?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because that was like, used to, it was like every Saturday when I would go to the gym. That's what you would watch while I was gone because you knew I didn't want to watch it. Right. But lately you've been like, playing your game and stuff.
Yeah, I've been playing my game a lot and watching some streamers that I enjoy watching.
That's so weird that you're watching streamers.
But so sometimes, like when they're not streaming, I'll put on one of my shows and watch it while I'm playing my games.
Cool. So are you like caught up or are you like
I'm 1,000 years behind because a lot of stuff where it all went to streaming, like I forgot what streaming service it was on, and you don't have the constant commercials to say, hey, this new season's coming, so I would forget all about it. Yeah. So a lot of times if I want to watch something, there may be something that like I remember is on. Like what I was watching was Love is Blind, and I knew where that was, so I would just go to it and watch it. But I'm caught up on that now. Yeah. Otherwise, I would just kind of go through each one and kind of scroll until I found my stuff.
I feel like in this age of consuming content, it's like stuff comes on every week. You know it comes on every week, but it's like you watch it one week and then the next week it's like you don't have to be there at the time when it drops to watch it.
For sure.
So it's easy to miss an episode. Yeah. When back in the day,
you had to know.
You had to be there.
Or then they come out with DVR. And well, no. And that's what I get caught
back
up
in the day. That's back in the day. But back in the day.
Back in the. They didn't stop there.
That was like, back, remember when? But this was back in the day.
I mean,
back in the day.
I was DVRing stuff when we first started dating. To be fair, that was over a decade ago. So
I can't honestly say, but I can almost honestly say it. I've never DVR'd anything.
Really?
I don't think I've ever recorded.
I for sure have
TV
a lot.
Programming.
No, I didn't.
Because it was like I never had anything. I didn't have like the TiVo or anything because that was like a paid for thing. I don't know. I don't understand how TiVo works. I just knew it was a thing that recorded live TV. I've never had.
I don't remember what I had like when it first came out at my parents' house, but I know like when we had the service that we had through work, former work. I don't even want to talk about that.
They don't.
They had DVR there, so I would DVR a lot of stuff on that.
That I'm talking about like the TiVo stuff, like back in the day.
I don't remember what
I just never recorded live TV. Like by the time, like it was always like a fancy thing. It was for rich people. And then whenever and then streaming came around, and I never needed to do anything like that. Like I'm sure now, like if there was like DVR stuff, I'd probably do stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's some stuff I watch, like the Real World stuff or like the Challenge and stuff. Like there's so many seasons, and once you get behind, like I don't even know where I left off or what's happened since then, what seasons have happened since then. I have no idea.
Of what?
Of like the Challenge. Oh yeah, stuff. Yeah. Like Real World obviously isn't going anymore.
I completely forgot about and just remember just now. Is that you could set your VCRs for a certain time to start recording.
Oh my gosh.
So whenever you forgot
about that.
So like whenever there was something that was supposed to come on 8 o'clock, you set your VCR for 8 o'clock and it would start recording at 8 o'clock. And you just
hope it actually works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
for sure.
God.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Wow. Yep. Nope. Forgot all about that.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Times have changed so much in our lifetime.
I know it's weird to go back and think about it.
So much.
And what's funny is my next little thing here on stuff to talk about is rabbit ears because that came up.
Yeah.
Rabbit ears was like a prominent part of my youth.
Really?
Like we had rabbit ears, we had aluminum foil on the ends of them and stuff.
See, I remember.
We would have to watch like we only got like 5 or 6 channels, like local channels, obviously.
I don't remember a lot of my like young childhood, but I do remember the last house we lived in before my dad passed away. I do know we had some sort of antenna, something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember there being something that we had on top of our TV, which was in the corner of our living room, and we'd mess with it sometimes. But I don't, because I mean, at that age too, I wasn't really in the house watching TV, so it wasn't a thing that I visually remember very well, just because I didn't spend a lot of time sitting there looking at it. I was outside doing a lot of stuff and doing like I wasn't in front of it. But then like when we moved in with Terry, he had a big screen, but it was like an old school big screen that you had to like pull out the front of it, and it had the 3 colored projectors that would hit a mirror and then go onto the screen. It was the coolest thing.
It was money.
It was wild. It was so cool.
When was that? So you
just like, I mean,
how old were you?
8.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So you'd just fold the front of it out, and there was just the 3 primary colors that would hit the little. There was a whole mirror.
It would just why are you pulling shit out of the TV?
You don't pull. It was just like a folding piece. It was like a little L shape that would just come down.
What's like a box. What was the purpose of pulling it out?
So that it wasn't so big. Because when you did that, so it was just like the bottom was like a box, and then there was like a little lid kind of thing. You would just fold the lid back, and then the top of it had the mirror.
Sure.
And then the little projections would come out to the mirror and then onto the screen. But then you could close it back up, and that would turn the TV off as well. But then it would condense it.
You lived in a whole other world.
I did.
That's crazy.
I did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, prior to moving in with him and seeing that, I didn't know that was a thing that existed.
One year, I had to watch Charlie Brown Christmas on this little box that had these little antenna that came up, and I'm like moving it around just trying to be able to get the static to go away enough to where I could watch it.
Right.
You had a future box.
A future box. I mean, I didn't watch TV a lot on that TV that was upstairs. That was what my parents used. The TV that I had downstairs was an old school TV that a famous person owned, but I don't remember who it was. I'd have to ask my parents. But there was somebody that was like super famous that owned that TV, that little box TV that I watched for the longest time until we got a new TV. I grew up in Southern California. And this is why
it's called Palm Trees and Pickup Trucks podcast. Because we lived two very different lives whenever we were kids.
We did. I lived two very different lives from the time that like my dad was alive and then after my dad passed. Like prior to my dad passing, we were very poor. Like my parents worked hard and did their best, but we were poor. Like the houses we lived in weren't great. Yeah. Like that was life. But I was very fortunate growing up. Like I had a lot of great things and great experiences. And I mean, I spent a lot of my summers out on a boat and went on vacations with my family and played on jet skis. Like I was very fortunate. But I also still remember that life prior to that when we had nothing and I couldn't even sleep in my own bedroom in one of our houses because there was no insulation. So I had to sleep on a mattress in my parents' bedroom when I was really little because it was just a shitty house. So, I mean, there was definitely different sides of it, but obviously majority of my childhood, I grew up very fortunate. Like my parents, we were not rich. Not rich.
No, but I was just poor.
We were
as hell. I was country.
We were comfortably, I would say, middle class, I guess, to what I know. I don't know. And I think my parents still do live that same kind of life. Like they like to have nice things. And I think we've talked about this before, and I've talked to my mom about this too, of like, we had nice things. And I still do the same thing now. Like I want nice things. I don't have top of the line things, but I have nice things. Like when I bought my Jeep, I didn't go buy a top of the line Jeep. It's an 08. It needed a little TLC. It still needs some TLC, but it's a nice Jeep. You know, like I could have gotten a lot worse or done a lot worse. And I think I've tried to do a lot of that in things that we've gotten in the time that we've been together, our house or whatever. It's like, they're not a dump. They're not trash. They're not cheap. They're not whatever, but they're also not like the nicest either. And that's kind of like what my childhood was. We had a lot of really nice things, but they weren't necessarily like top of the line. Still very fortunate though. Very grateful.
Yeah. Hope I didn't just blow into the microphone and you couldn't hear yourself.
Stop being a booty head.
So I wrote down rat tails.
Oh my God.
But this kind of leads into, it kind of is kind of similar to the conversation we were just having about having nice things growing up. I did not have nice things growing up, but I definitely had things.
Right.
Like I loved turtle toys, so I had a bunch of turtle toys. Right. I loved Power Rangers, so I had a bunch of Power Rangers. Loved video games, I had a bunch of video games. So I had things.
Sure.
May not have been all of the things that I wanted, but I had things.
Yeah.
So, and rat tails,
what's the thing you had?
So, my dad had a girlfriend who had a son.
Little soft one of
an
adventure.
God dang, was I jealous of this boy. I don't know why it sounded like Cat Williams, but I think it did. But I was jealous of him because,
dog may knock everything over right now because he's afraid of the cord.
He got everything.
Yeah.
He had everything.
Yeah.
All the toys I wanted.
Right.
All the video games I wanted. He had my dad I wanted.
Right.
Which we all know. We don't all know, but you know the story.
Right, I do.
But he had everything. And he had at one point, and I looked up to I was like, I wish I was that kid.
Right.
Because he was cool and he had everything that I wanted. He even had a rat tail. Rat tails back in the early 90s, man.
Terry had a rat tail when my mom started.
They were cool. The reason I bring this up is I saw a video where a guy was talking about, you know what, I just remembered rat tails. And they started talking about rat tails. And he was like, if you had a rat tail, I mean, you were a badass kid. And I commented.
Not where I grew up.
I comment, and he was, because they were talking about like some people were like, they grew up in like the ghetto and they had rat tails. Sure. But then the one dude was like, I saw like one kid that had rat tail and Jordans. Had rat tail and a basketball jersey and Jordans. So I guess they did. Like, I guess I never thought about the fact that something symbolic, regardless of what it is, in this case, a rat tail, could mean so many different things to different people depending on who you see it on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that goes for anything, really. But yeah.
The kid that, exactly. But the kid that I saw it on was my kid's girlfriend's son. I saw him wearing it.
Your kid's girlfriend's son?
My dad's girlfriend's son. I'm glad. This is why you're here, honey. This is why you're here. So, because if I was by myself, I'd be talking all kinds of crazy shit.
He does anyway. So, it's okay.
Dad's girlfriend's son. He had a rat tail. He was cool as shit. He played soccer. He was real good. Like, he was good student. He wasn't like a piece of shit. He was a good kid.
Right.
He had a rat tail. So I was just like everything else. I wanted what he had, and I was like, I want a rat tail. That's really cool. I want one of those.
You did, right?
I did have a rat tail.
Oh my god.
That boy, his hair was blonde and straight. Looked decent on him. My hair was red and curly, so my rat tail was different.
Right.
It was different.
Right.
And I didn't get everything like he did.
Right.
Because I was poor.
Sure.
So when people saw me with a rat tail, they probably thought, look at this poor kid with a rat tail.
So when my mom started dating Terry, he had a rat tail. And I can't remember, again, we'd have to ask my mom. I can't remember if my mom's always liked long hair. She's a long hair lady. 80s, grew up in the 80s. The long hair was a thing. Anyway. And eventually, I don't know if she had him grow it out because she wanted, but he had a mullet for the longest time. Full on mullet. Forever, for years. And then.
Did you say mullet?
Mullet.
Mullet?
Yes. Stop making with fun.
So this is part of the podcast is that you grew up in California. I grew up here, and I did.
Here is Tennessee, by the way.
You didn't, and grew up in Tennessee. And the way you just said it is different than the way I say it.
Is it?
Say it again.
Mullet.
Oh, you said it before. It was more of a mullet.
Mullet.
But mine's a mullet. Mullet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he had a mullet.
He did. But eventually he cut it. He also had a mustache. Eventually he got rid of that too.
My dad had a mustache for years. Like my entire childhood, he had a mustache.
Yeah.
And then now that he grew it, and once he cut it, he will not grow facial hair. He will not grow anything out. Crazy. All he's had is these like weak ass sideburns his whole life. That he couldn't grow a beard like me to save his life.
Really?
Ain't no way.
That's funny. I've never seen Terry with anything more than mustache. My dad had a mustache too. Mustaches were all the rage, yo. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have mustaches now. But now that I've been watching Invincible, one of their like races, Viltrumites, like all of their people, all their men have mustaches.
Really?
It's like firemen mustaches.
Right now,
that's like kind of their thing. Like they see someone with a there was a dude that had a big beard. No one knew that he was Viltrumite. And then he pulled off his beard, and he just had a mustache.
I think I know exactly what character you're talking about. Just off
and
of
then dude was like, "Oh my god, you're a Viltrumite!"
What is this puppy doing?
But anyway, the guy that was like, "Oh my god, you're a Viltrumite," that was Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah,
he voices a character named Alan. Okay. That is my favorite character on Incredibles.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Anyway, what we're talking about?
Crazy again.
I think they probably need to go out.
They went out right before.
Oh, that's good. I think I was done talking about rat tails. I had a rat tail for a while. I'm not a badass kid. I don't think I was. I know I wasn't.
People of the internet, if you knew him as a kid, what
Nick Cooper, if you're watching, you were a badass kid. I looked up to you, bro. So that was rat tails.
I don't remember them being a thing like growing up. I don't remember any kids. There may have been, I don't. It's not a predominant thing that I really remember.
I think the big one's trying to sabotage the little one.
He is.
He's going to make him fall off.
He's going to make him fall in the hole.
I also wrote my shirt and the Shriners. Whenever I wrote that down, I was planning on wearing a different shirt that says "Don't pray for me."
Oh yeah.
It's just a shirt. It looks like a person spray painted on a wall.
Right.
And one time I was at Food City, and this dude was like, "Why can't I pray for you?" And I was like, "That's just, I don't know, personal preference." And he was like, well, can I pray that one day maybe you'll let me pray for you? And I was like, go for it, bro.
Do you, boo? Go for it.
But I was wearing the shirt, and what's funny is it's the same company that made the shirt that I'm wearing right now, but I'm not gonna show this one.
Which one?
That's the one that's the bad thing on the back.
Oh yeah. I bought him that.
So
I bought him this shirt.
But I was wearing
the
shirt,
really gonna wear
and
that?
I walked into Food City, and as I was walking in, there was a Shriner. I don't know if was a Shriner.
No.
Do you know what Shriners were before you came out here? Okay, so maybe it's a Southern thing.
I don't know if I've been out here a long time, so I can't remember if it was something that I first heard of when I got out here, or if it was something that I had like maybe heard of through. And you got out here,
and then you got out here, and you were like,
"Oh, a real thing," and here they are.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly, but no.
So again, I'm from Tennessee, so there's Shriners here, which I don't really know what they are. I just know they're religious, they're Christian. But I was wearing a shirt that said, "Don't pray for me," and they were outside like trying to raise money for their cause, which is cool.
Yeah,
but I just happened to be wearing that shirt the day that they were there, and I was walking into Food City, and the dude just looked me up and down and was like, I had so many scenarios going through my head of what was about to happen, and none of them happened. And I was like, shoo. At the same time, I was like, man, I really wish something had happened.
For somebody who doesn't like confrontation and who gets like nervous around people you don't know, like social anxiety, you really do a good job making yourself stand out for people.
Man,
and not the kind of way that's like,
no, 100%.
Oh, look at this flower walking through. It's like, look at this 6'4", muscular, terrifying looking person with this massive.
For someone that hates attention, I sure do bring it on myself.
You really do, yeah, for sure.
I'm like, don't look at me, I'm weird.
But then they're like, what?
And then someone says something, I'm like, I'm sorry, sir.
I'm so sorry.
I'll go change right now.
I'm such a gentleman, and I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like if you were obviously really put into a situation, like, you would handle it, you'd be just fine. But as a whole, like, you are a very kind person, and like, you don't want to upset people, but you also are very authentic to who you are.
Also, according to people that I don't even remember.
He really is.
I apparently was nice to a person in school that I don't remember being nice to, but that
was a long time ago.
Which is kind of weird because I don't think that I've always been nice. I mean, I was a kid.
I mean, I think everybody, even the nicest people, sometimes are butt heads. That still doesn't. It's still, you're a nice person. Doesn't make you not a nice person. You're just you had a bad day. You know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think I'm kind of an asshole, but I tend to be nice a lot.
It's like
I'm far more feisty than you are.
I don't really like to be around people, but I'm sure I'm nice to people when I am.
I really care about my people. Like, I do, my friends, my family. Like, I care about my people. People as a whole. I mean, I don't wish ill will necessarily, but like,
don't forget to like and subscribe.
But I'm not a huge people person.
No.
I prefer dogs.
It's because I don't know how to talk to people.
Sassy.
It's not because I don't like them. It's just I don't really know how to handle myself around them.
It's true.
Yeah. Anyway, is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we get to this? Okay, this would be a good stopping point, but we're going to continue.
Just do a second episode off of this.
This is why there's good mythical more.
That's true.
It's because
do we need to cut and do a second episode?
That's exactly what we need.
We should.
So see us again next week. And I'm joking. I do have things that I want to do. We're just going to do them just to put them out there. But this is if you made it this far, good job. But you can go.
Give us a thumbs up, please.
You can go. We're just going to play around here.
Don't go. He has a really bad habit of this, even when he's streaming. Because sometimes he'll stream when we're playing video games. And every time somebody's like gives him a like or shout, he's like, "Don't do that! Don't do that!" Yes, do that. We love it.
Again, I don't like attention.
I know, but we love the involvement. It's honestly been really cool to see like our friends and stuff like comment and like give their opinions and their thoughts. And when we did different drafts and stuff of like their picks, like it's really cool. Yeah. I've really enjoyed it. It's fun.
Yeah. But I think this part is like the podcast part, I think. And then the next part is like this is the part that we make clips off of.
Oh, yeah, this is the clips
for TikTok.
Part.
This is the clips part.
If you're watching on TikTok, then
I've been watching a lot of not a lot, but my algorithm on my TikTok has been the Friday show.
Oh yeah. Love them. They're great.
So they always play games.
I see a lot of their stuff too, yeah.
So what I want to try to do, and this is going to go probably bad, but in the off chance that it goes good, at least we have it on video. So they played a number game.
Good news is we can edit this and we can just say bye now.
I sent you the video.
They play a number game.
They played a number game.
They play a lot of games.
You think of a number.
Okay.
Wait, this is me. You think of a number 1 in 100.
Oh, okay.
I think of a number of 1
right.
in 100. And they ask each other.
Okay, yeah. I remember watching this video.
Creative questions.
Right. To figure out the number.
To try to figure out the number.
Yeah.
So you did watch this.
I did.
Did I send it to you?
I mean,
they both picked one.
No, I don't think I've seen where they both picked one.
They both picked one.
I've seen it where they've done other numbers though.
Hold up, I gotta situate myself.
Between 1 and 100.
1 in 100. You pick a number, I pick a number, and we gotta try to.
Do we need to write our numbers down? Our boards.
I mean, it'd be a good reason to use our boards.
Our boards are in the other room.
I can get up.
You have legs. Okay. They're on top of the 3D print stuff.
I have horse legs. Don't look.
Oh my god.
Where am I in the 3D print stuff?
On top of the bin of 3D print stuff.
What am I getting?
Our boards? I don't know what to do this time. So me and Marty. Hi. Hi, people of the internet. Oh, Marty, give me a hug. Thank you, baby.
What does it have a marker?
It's got to be on the floor somewhere in there. I don't see it. Chaos, guys. It's chaos. But so far, the phone hasn't turned off. The light hasn't turned off. We still got time to go, but we're doing all right so far.
I only see one marker.
Okay, we'll share.
What do we do?
That's a problem. I don't know where it went.
What are we doing with this
This is why we can't have nice things.
What are we doing with these again?
Writing down our number.
Oh, yeah. Well, just don't let me see it. Okay, so 1 to 100.
You can't see anything. I have nothing to write with.
So I'm going to pick first. Because I have the marker. So.
What are you doing?
I feel like.
Got the hiccup.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to go ahead and give you one that I'm not picking. 666. I'm not picking that one.
Well, that's not between 1 and 100. So, nope, can't pick that anyway.
You know what? I think she's right.
Mm-hmm. I was never good at math, but
I thought in that moment, I thought it was 1,000. So I'm glad you said that. So I didn't pick.
Because you were going to pick it. I was
getting ready to pick 336, and you were never ever going to get that.
Never. Nope. Sure wasn't.
You probably would have got to 100, and then that would have been as close as you could have gotten.
Yep.
Okay.
It would have been a whole thing.
Okay, I got mine. Can I show the camera without you looking? Don't look, you cheater.
I'm not looking. I don't cheat, you weirdo. Can I have the lid to the marker?
Why do you need the lid? You just need the marker.
So it doesn't dry out.
You want to show the camera?
Yeah. Cover your eyeballs.
You got it? Okay, I'm not looking.
Okay, the people have seen.
So now we know we're not cheating.
Yeah.
I think that's how you know you're not cheating.
Magnet.
Okay. Do you want to guess first? I mean, do you want to ask a question first? Or do you want me to ask a question first?
You can ask first.
Man,
it's your game.
But see, the questions are so creative when they do it. Okay, so if you were in this many feet of water, could you stand up?
No.
That was going to be a good one if it was low, though.
That was going to be good.
Okay, so it's probably above. Oh, yeah, I'm going to write down. Oh, okay.
Oh, I need a marker. Dang it.
Here you go.
Okay. If you... Hold on.
You need it now.
If you were driving this fast, would you get a ticket?
Depends on the speed limit.
On the interstate.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Hope you didn't just break it. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
break what?
What was the first question I asked?
If I was standing this many feet of water,
Okay. If I were this many years old, would I be considered a senior citizen?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know what that number is. But I'm going to say it's below 66.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay.
That was a good question.
Yours?
Yeah.
Or mine?
Mine was a good question.
Was it?
I don't remember what yours is. But.
So you would get a speeding ticket. If this was the temperature outside, would we be like, whew, it's hot out here? Or would it be like a comfortable summer day?
Yeah, I think it's got to be a yes or no question. But to answer your first question, no. If it was the temperature, I wouldn't be like, whew, it's hot out here.
Okay. Interesting. So you would get... Okay. I've got this narrowed to like 10, 15.
If...
Oh my God. I'm sorry now, because I don't know what he's about to say.
If someone... Okay, this is the clip right here. If someone was talking to someone of this age in a chat and showed up at their house to meet, would Chris Hansen be there?
No. No.
Okay, so I'm going to say it's above 18. Dude, that was a great question.
You are wild.
That was a great question.
He's wilding out here, guys.
That was great.
Okay, so this is going to be above like 70 because that's the speed on the interstate.
Okay, listen. Hey, I'm going to tell you something just to help you out because I think it's
because you think you answered me wrong.
Already no, I don't think I've answered you wrong. I think you've taken my answer wrong. So if you can get a ticket for going too fast or too slow.
I said, yeah.
So too fast or too slow. So it could be very high or it could be very low.
Here's the thing with you.
Could you not get a ticket for doing a low amount on the interstate as well?
But if I say a speeding ticket, I'm not talking are you going 12 miles an hour outside.
Okay, so a speeding ticket. Okay, so if you got a ticket for speeding,
right?
No, you
I didn't
wouldn't
say would you get a ticket for
You're
going
right.
too
You're
slow.
absolutely right.
So no, you wouldn't.
Absolutely right. No, you would not get a speeding ticket.
Well, that done jacked up my second question then because I'm trying to figure out how high it is. Listen, yo, you broke it because you answered wrong. So, okay.
So what would the ticket be for going too slow if it was a speeding ticket?
I would have said, would you get a ticket for going too slow?
You said, would you get
speeding.
a ticket? Okay, wait, whoa. We're going to have to go back and watch the video. Did you say speeding ticket? Did you say speeding ticket or did you say ticket?
Swear to you.
Okay,
this
no.
Man has,
can you get a ticket? Yes. Can you get a speeding ticket? No. You can't get a speeding ticket for going this on the interstate.
I wouldn't have asked my second question had you answered the first one.
That was the last question you asked.
No, my last question was about the temperature outside if it was going to be too hot.
No, that was your second question.
I know. I wouldn't have asked that question had you answered the first one properly. Anyway.
It's maybe the most controversial episode ever out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I need to go a completely different direction because you've done jacked it up.
Hey, at least I helped you before you asked another question.
If I was this number and I was a dog, would I still be alive?
No.
No, okay. So it's not a low number. At least not that low.
So I have it above 18, under 66.
I have an array of a mess because I got weird answers.
I didn't think this far ahead. Above 18, under 66. How am I gonna narrow this down? Asking creative questions.
Well, you're gonna come up with questions that are creative. You're gonna ask them.
All I can think is age. If I were this many years old, 200,000 years ago, would I be dead?
I don't know how long they lived 200,000 years ago.
About 35.
No.
Okay, so it's under 35. Would I be dead? No. Okay, 35. I'm getting there. Marty's freaking out. Mm-hmm. Okay, your turn.
If I was this age in a bar, would it be illegal?
No. Was that a good one?
Yeah, because now I know it's over 21.
And under something else, maybe?
No, because you done jacked everything else up here.
We're done. Oh my God, how do numbers work? So under 35, above 18. If I were this number... If I were this number, kills in Call of Duty, would you say, man, I got a lot of kills?
If you do, yeah.
No,
yeah.
Us. Just in general, because we usually get around the same amount of kills.
Yeah.
What was my question? If we got this many kills, would we be like, yeah, this is a lot of kills?
Yeah. I mean, sure. It's not a bad amount of kills. It's pretty decent.
No. If we got this many kills,
it wouldn't be our best game, but it definitely wouldn't be our worst.
No, if we got this many kills, we'd be like, man, I got this many kills. Would we be excited about this many kills?
Excited?
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
No, I don't think we'd be excited.
Okay, so I'm gonna say under 30 now. So I'm getting a little bit closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go one more. I'm gonna try to. Let me hit marker again. I'm gonna say 25 now.
So it's not like closer. A super hot temp. Could I get a senior citizen discount at that age?
No, not at all.
Okay. My writing's getting messy over here. Okay. So you're over 21, but under like 55.
Am I old enough to drink?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close. You might want to start swinging.
Well, you should have not jacked up my first two questions.
You listen. I don't think I jacked up any question. I didn't jack up your first two.
Trying to figure out how to word what I want to ask.
Yeah, I know that's part of the game.
So, if I was turning this age, would I be kind of bummed, like, man, getting old, or is it still like a young, like, I'm feeling good. This is good.
I would say I feel old. I would say that when you get this age, you're starting to feel old.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I know where we're at roughly. Ish. Maybe.
Are you 23?
No.
Damn it.
That's the question you get?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, starting to feel old, but no senior discount. Are you 40? Mm-mm. Oh.
Might want to write that down.
40. Nope. Because that's when I started feeling old. Dang.
Are you 22?
No.
Damn it.
Okay. I'm trying to think. If I
probably not.
Probably not. I'm sure, gosh. If I was invited to a friend's birthday party and it was this many miles away, would I be like, man,
yes,
it's so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know if you know miles though.
I mean, enough. Well,
for you, maybe not.
I enjoy driving. I don't mind it.
I would say that's a lot of miles
for you. Going next door, you're like, oh, it's so far away.
Are you 24?
No.
That son of a bitch. I don't know how old you are. I've messed up somewhere.
Okay, so starting to feel old. Are you 45?
No. Are you 25?
No.
Damn it.
You're just counting now. You're not even asking questions. You're just doing numbers.
Because I thought it was between 21 and 25.
Yes, a long drive. No senior discount. You're feeling old. Trying to see. This is hard. If you're 47.
No.
I don't know. It's hard to come up with questions. Am I even close?
See, I think that maybe at this point, because I've thought it was pretty narrowed down. Are you 26?
No.
Son of a bitch.
You're just counting now.
Well, I'm in between a number now, and you're not any of those numbers. So I think at some point in time I may have messed up. You said you were of legal age to drink.
Yes.
You said you wouldn't be bragging about getting this many. It's still daylight outside. This many kills in Call of Duty. So I would think that it was under 25. So I think maybe your opinion, like if you get 30 kills, you wouldn't be bragging about that?
I would.
So it's under 30, but above 21.
Right.
Well, I've already guessed fucking all of them except fucking 27.
I mean, it's my turn to guess.
Yep.
So, if I was turning this age, would it be like one of those like landmark birthdays, like big number birthdays? Not an important one. Mm-mm.
Are you 27?
Yes.
Yes.
You counted, fool.
Well, I guess that's part of the game is if I start at 1 and go to 100, can you figure it out by asking questions?
I feel old. Are you 41?
No.
I have no idea then.
I am 31.
You're feeling old at 31?
Not now.
I said...
yes, whenever I was in my 30s, I would have considered myself old. I think like once you've lived your life and you get into your 30s, then you're like, oh my God, I'm in my 30s. Now that we're in our 40s, no, I didn't think that.
I did not feel
But yes,
old
I thought
at
that
30.
I didn't feel young anymore whenever I was in my 30s.
I felt like, oh shoot, I got to be an adult. Like I'm an adult, but like I didn't feel
You
old.
didn't feel like an adult at 18?
No. I was out partying with my friends. I wasn't acting like an adult.
Did you have a job?
I mean, yeah. But you can get a job when you're 15.
So I guess that's a good point. Because this was one of the things I was going to talk about is I never felt like my whole life, for the most part, I never felt like manly. I mean, I'm not really the most masculine person, but then whenever I started going to the gym and got muscles, I felt manly.
Sure.
Until here, like recently, then I've not felt like that anymore. I think
that's also.
I don't feel like
that. That's
going
to go into a much deeper conversation. But I feel that like right now, there's just a lot going on in life that's very hard. Like things are a little stressful right now for both of us.
Yeah.
And I think for both of us, we tend to lean into the things that take us away from that, and we don't have to think about it. So a lot of that's video games with our friends and stuff like that are things that are considered more young and like kid stuff per se.
Yeah.
But we play video games every day. We always have. But for us both right now, that's kind of a big escape for us because day-to-day life is just kind of stressful. So that's an escape. So I feel like that can also make you feel like I'm not an adult. Like I don't feel very adultish right now because I'm trying to run away to the things that make me not have to feel like an adult because it sucks right now.
It's a good point.
I think that's a lot of it.
It is. I had another thing that I wanted to do, but it's already been an hour.
It has.
And I think I could save that for next time.
Okay. I like that.
So I'm a better number guesser.
He gives awful answers and is a weirdo. I don't know.
Maybe you should think about your question. So
I literally listen.
You literally listen? Or you literally and
you
then you
don't listen.
Change what
literally,
you're going to say.
You say weird things.
So we are going to go maybe play some video games.
Probably. Maybe get some dinner.
Oh yeah, we should probably eat something. Mm-hmm. Not going to watch Scream 7 again.
No, not going to watch Scream 7 again.
Kind of wasted some time watching that.
I'm going to go get my sandals that were delivered by Amazon here just a little bit ago. Because I'm very
still
excited
daylight
about those.
outside.
They're platform Birkenstock looking sandals. I'm very excited.
So with that being said,
adios.
It's said now.
Thank you everybody. I really appreciate you all. I really enjoyed, I know I mentioned earlier, but just like all of our friends and stuff, like commenting and like having conversations about stuff that we've discussed, and the compliments. Thank you. We've had some really nice compliments that people are enjoying this. We're still figuring it out. It's still very new, obviously. But thanks for sticking out with us, guys. We love you. You're the best.
It's like the 5th date and you're already loving people.
It took less than 5 with you, so here we are.
And cut. Look at my bits.
Oh my god.
How do I get out of here?